Cord cutting is a very, very powerful practice, a very powerful practice. It is a form of energy healing. Okay. So the first thing I want to do is speak to you about what to expect. Okay. And the only thing that I did ask for you guys to do to prepare for this was to drink some water. Okay. And I hope you have some water nearby as well. Okay. One of the videos that you would have received leading up to the event was about how to prepare. Okay. But we're going to go over that information now. It's how to prepare and what to expect. I'm going to briefly go over that information now, just to get you guys ready. Okay. So have the water around. Drink water as needed as we go through this. And for the rest of today, I want you to continue to hydrate. Okay. This is super important when you're getting any type of energy work done, something like this, or Reiki, or any other type of clearing. And the reason for that is that the water stored in your cells carries vibration. Okay. Just the same way if I had a glass of water here and I rang a bell or hit a chime near that glass of water, you would see the vibration going across the surface of that water. That is called cymatics, Cymatics, if you guys want to look that up. Okay. And being hydrated helps you to soak in the vibration. Okay. It is carried by and stored by the water in your cells. Okay. Also, of course, drinking water is utilizing your body's natural filtration system. Okay. When you drink water, you're going to have to run later and relieve yourself, right? So what is happening is your body is not just filtering water, your body is filtering waste. And part of that waste is going to be this energy that you're releasing, this energy that you are detaching from. Okay. So continue to drink water today. I want you to repeat all the phrases exactly as I say them, even if you feel resistance come up in your mind, body, and spirit. Okay. Even if you feel resistance come up, I'm encouraging you to say the phrases anyway. Okay. The reason why is because this resistance that you feel coming up could be a clue that we're really hitting on something that you need to explore more, something that needed to be clear. Okay. If any of these things happen, I want you to just take a deep breath and continue, focus in on what's being said, focus on repeating. Okay. Now, remember, if the statement that we're making doesn't apply to your situation, it will be of no effect. Okay. But on the other hand, there is value in saying the phrases that seem to be a mismatch to your situation because they may illuminate a blockage that's there in your energy centers that you were not aware of. Okay. We can have blockages in our energy field that we were not aware of. Okay. So by going ahead and saying the phrase, this is giving you an opportunity to both become aware of that blockage and clear it in the same moment, which is a unique opportunity. Okay. So if you don't consciously understand the connection between the statement we're making, and most of them you will, but there may be one or two that's like, what's that? If you don't consciously understand, don't worry about it because your subconscious understands. Your subconscious is going to make that connection. Okay. The beautiful thing about our subconscious mind is that it records and stores and understands everything. Okay. Also, I did not announce this previously, but I'm going to post this later on YouTube. Everything up to we'll stop short of, if anyone wants to turn on the camera later and ask questions and stuff like that at the end. If you have something on your mind or on your heart, we will stop. We're not going to record that part, but the main ceremony I'm going to post later. So if you want to go back and listen or even repeat this for yourself later, you can. Okay. So again, afterwards, drink more water. Staying hydrated today. Eat live greens today. Again, helping your body's natural filtration system to move this energy through. Okay. You may have an emotional release today. Okay. It may not happen at all. You may just immediately feel peaceful. I'm going to say in my work, I've noticed that about 90% of people, 80 to 90% of people just feel immediately peaceful. Okay. But some have an emotional release as well. And last thing before we get rolling, I'm going to give you just a little bit of homework. I'm teaching from this theory that I have found, I've noticed to be true, that the people that we're attracting into our lives are simply a mirror reflection of ourselves. Okay. So when we're doing something like a cord cutting, distancing ourselves from a relationship, we are going to really be distancing ourselves from someone that was here to be a mirror for us, someone that held a lesson for us. Okay. So I encourage us to make a note of the lesson. And the fact that you're here lets me know that you are a person that is after your growth and after your evolution. So you probably have already been thinking about, man, what was I supposed to learn from this experience? Okay. So what I'm going to ask you to do is to check in with your highest self. And it's going to be easier after the cord cutting because you're going to feel less of an emotional connection with them. And you may immediately feel no emotional connection. Okay. It'll be easier to think about what was the lesson from a more sober mind state. Okay. Without having that push and pull of your emotions being involved as you think about it. Okay. And this, how little or how much attachment you still feel after this is predicated by two things. Okay. The most dominant factor is how willing you are to let go. Okay. The number two factor is how attached you are. Okay. That's secondary to how willing you are to let go. So the second thing about the homework is just that I want you to commit to making a list of at least the top 3 things that absolutely work your nerves about that person. Okay. The person that you are desiring to detach from. What are the top 3 things? And I want you to ask yourself this question. How is that a reflection of myself? This is tough work. Tough work. Okay. There's a video on my YouTube that goes deeper into this, which is 4 steps to attract love energy by raising your vibration. Okay. In that video, I go into more detail, but I'm going to give one quick example of what this may look like. When I have a client that seems to be attracting liars, like, oh, I'm always attracting liars, I ask them to ask themselves, where am I not being transparent? Where am I not sharing all of who I am? Right? And it could even be things like saying that XYZ is okay with you when it's really not okay because you're trying to be polite. It's actually a form of dishonesty. Now, moving forward, that's your homework I want you to do afterwards. Thank you. Thank you so much for that feedback. Okay. And you guys, as you continue to follow me on Instagram and follow my videos and stuff, all of this, it's going to make more and more and more sense to you, especially if you attend the New Way to Attract Love or 7 Centers of Attraction. It's going to make more and more sense to you, and you'll really begin to see how you can heavily influence the experiences that you're having in your life. Okay. Because you're going to begin to change what you attract to yourself. You're going to begin to direct what you're attracting to yourself. Okay. And life is not going to feel as random. Things are going to start to make a lot more sense. Okay. So, and what I need you to do is to use your imagination. Your imagination is also your intuition. Your intuition holds healing power for you. When I say bind, I bind these cords. I want you to imagine yourself grabbing these cords and twisting them, holding them in your hand, binding them up in your hand. And when we say sever those cords, I want you in your mind to imagine. You can imagine a sword or a machete or a huge pair of scissors, whatever is effective for you and resonates, what feels right to you. Okay. And I want you to picture those cords being cut and severed when I say sever. So we're going to begin And I'm using my singing bowls here to assist us in generating some healing energy. So we're going to use these bowls that I use here in my Energy Work Studio to help begin to move this energy. I want you all to begin to picture this person that you want to cut ties with. Picture their face. And at times during the visualization, you're going to be repeating after me, and I'm going to say, insert name here. I want you to say this person's name and nickname, okay? If they have a nickname that you use for them. That could be any nickname, including baby, including honey, including schnickums. I want you to say the name that carries the most energy for you attached to that person, okay? Now, I want you to begin to picture their face. And I want you to imagine this individual lying flat on their back, facing upwards. Go ahead and get that image in your mind. Picture this individual laying flat on their back. Now, I want you to begin to imagine yourself hovering 3 feet above this person, facing them, facing this individual. I want you to imagine as you are suspended in air, hovering over this individual. Imagine that your pelvis is aligned with their pelvis. Imagine that your abdomen is aligned with their abdomen. Your chest with their chest. Your face with their face, as much as possible. Imagine that alignment. Okay, get as clear a picture in your mind as you can. As we begin to do some deep breathing here, inhale in for a count of 4. Keeping this image in your mind, exhale for a count of 4. We are hovering 3 feet above this individual. Inhaling for a count of 4. With our bodies aligned, exhale for a count of 4. I want you to make sure that your eyes are closed and that you focus on my voice as you inhale for a count of 4. Keep this image in your mind as we exhale for a count of 4. Now I want you to prepare yourself to become very, very grounded. I want you to relax your body, starting with your scalp. Allow your scalp to become very relaxed. As you keep this image in your mind, allow your face to become very relaxed. As we continue to hover 3 feet above, allow your neck and your shoulders to become very relaxed as we continue our deep breathing. Allow your chest and your arms to become very relaxed, very loose as we hold this image in our mind. Now I want you to allow your abdomen to become relaxed. As you continue your deep breathing, now I want you to notice the support of the seat you are sitting in right now. Notice the support holding you in your seat. And allow this support to represent your connection to the Creator, your connection to the higher, your highest self. As you prepare for this shift in your life, I want you to make your spine very tall, sit up very straight, and prepare to repeat after me. It is my intention to allow all energetic cords and soul ties between myself and insert name here to be severed today and remain severed for the restoration of balance, peace, joy, and freedom in service to the highest good of all parties involved. Continue to repeat after me. Commanding all root cords. And I want you to bring your attention down into your pelvis, the area between your tailbone and your genitalia. Focus your attention there. Focus your energy there as you repeat after me. Commanding all root cords, all ties, masking trauma with false identities rooted in the roles we play for each other. All ties attracted by wounded inner children, needing to feel seen, heard, and protected. All ties to egoic illusions of ownership of one another. All ties of sexual dominance and servitude, consensual and non-consensual. All ties of sexual desire and codependence. All ties of sexual shame or liberation. Ties formed by physical or energetic violence. All illusions of protection, provision, or control. All connections and cords rooted in equal or unequal exchange of essence between myself and, insert name here, I now bind. Imagine yourself grabbing those cords. Sever. Cut those cords and allow to remain severed. Good job, you guys. Good job. You guys are doing some awesome work. Let's keep going. I want you to now place your attention, focus all of your energy in your pelvic area. Allow it to move up to just below your navel. For women, this is our womb space. Focus your attention there and repeat after me. Commanding all sacral cords. All ties created by loose, confused, absent, or violated personal boundaries. I'm going to repeat that one. That's a big one. Like we need to do that one again. One more time. All ties created by loose, confused, absent, or violated personal boundaries. All ties conceived out of fear, of abandonment, or rejection. All ties initiated by the exchange of sensual pleasure and the telling and holding of secrets. All ties are bondage between entities, ancestors, spiritual or physical children, born and unborn. I'm going to repeat that one. Really allow your mind to let go of questioning this time. Repeat after me. All ties are bondage between entities, ancestors, spiritual or physical children, born and unborn. Somebody had a huge release there, a huge release. All ties of addiction to drama and toxicity. Bondage created by accepting less than I deserve. All connections and cords rooted in equal or unequal exchange of energy between myself and, insert name here, I now bind, sever, cut those cords, and allow to remain severed. Continue our deep breathing for a moment, you guys. You all are doing some deep work. You all are doing some deep work. Ooh. Mm-mm-mm. Good job. Let's continue. Allow your attention in your body to rise to the area just above your navel, in your abdomen, so above your navel, but below your sternum. This is your solar plexus chakra. Focus your attention there. You may even decide to place a hand here in order to help you if you have any problems focusing your attention in any area of your body. And repeat after me. All cords of overgiving and overdoing braided together by neediness, need for approval, need for recognition, need for achievement, need to feel chosen, fear of being alone, and feelings of unworthiness or not enough. Breathe, 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 breathe. That was a big one. Deep breaths, deep breaths. Let's continue. Cords of competitiveness, intimidation, jealousy, contempt, resentment, and unresolved anger. Breathe, breathe, breathe. Blow it out. Somebody's having a huge release here. Bondage born of anxiety, lack of confidence, passiveness, indecisiveness, codependence, apathy, lack of direction, and hidden insecurities. Continue your breathing. Feel this energy in your abdomen. Let's continue. Ties forged by narcissistic abuse, substance abuse, addiction to approval, lifestyle, or status, addiction to power, to struggle, to self-loathing, or self-aggrandizement. Keep breathing. Ties formed by betrayal, manipulation, extortion, or blackmail. All cords rooted in the illusion that, insert name here, ever held the power to add anything to me or take anything away from me. I now bind, sever, and allow to remain severed. Great work, you guys. We've got 3 more sections. Hang in here with me. No, this is not easy. It's deep work. Now I want you to allow your attention and your focus to rise to the level of your chest. Focus on the area of your heart. You may even choose to place a hand there. Repeat after me. All ties forged by acts of compassion, I release and entrust the universe to repay. All ties forged by reciprocated or unreciprocated romantic love, I release and trust the universe to supply even better in accordance with my deepest desires and highest good. All bonds formed by infatuation, I allow to dissolve and surrender to the realm of innocent childhood aspirations. All cords formed by acts of sacrifice, sense of duty and integrity, tradition, family bonds, kinship, or friendship. with unbreakable courage, continue your breathing. And the deep knowing that I lose nothing when I give my love. I bind and sever all heart cords between myself and insert name here, and allow them to remain severed. Let's continue our breathing here. If you need to take a sip of water, now is a good time. You guys are doing an awesome job. Awesome job. Let's allow our focus and attention to rise to the level of our throat. We have an energy center here called our throat chakra. I want you to bring your attention and your focus there as you repeat after me. All bondage to spoken and unspoken expectations, energetic attachments to unexpressed disappointment, disagreement, confusion, or offense. Bondage to believed or unbelieved lies. Lies of omission, deception of all kinds, broken promises, false representations, intentional and unintentional misleading. Captivity to unanswered questions, unclear motives, unknown past or future outcomes. That's the big one. Continue your breathing here. Continue breathing. Stay with me. Ties to moments when I could not speak up, speak out, or talk back. Again, big release there. Imprisoned energy of repressed creativity, repressed individuality, and unique expression. Shyness, fear of being heard or seen. Someone is breaking course to someone that they stole an idea from them. I want you to say, I release that idea to the universe. I return that idea to the creator. I release attachment to the outcome. With a renewed commitment to see, love, and accept myself, and never again reject myself, I bind and sever all throat chakra cords between myself and insert name here, and allow them to remain severed. Good job, guys. Maybe feeling a bit of tension in your throat. That was a tough one. Go ahead and get another sip of water here. Remind your body to relax this area of the throat. Relax your shoulders. Relax your arms. Maybe even rub your palms together. If you're experiencing any difficulty staying present in this moment. Throat chakra blockages are very, very powerful, very oppressive. Continue your deep breathing here as we prepare to continue. Allow your energy and your focus to rise to the level of your third eye, which is your energy center located just between your eyebrows, maybe slightly above. Continue your deep breathing. Maybe even allow your eyes to relax and slightly roll upwards, focusing in on that area of the third eye chakra. This will assist in clearing the energy. Repeat after me. All ties to shared past, present, and future dreams. All bonds created in a sleep state, a meditative state, an orgasmic state, or wakeful, imaginative states. Intuitive recognitions of past life experiences, karmic bonds, and quantum entanglements. Embracing my power to deconstruct intuitive bonds. I now bind, sever, and allow to remain severed all third eye cords between me and insert name here. Great work, everybody. We're going into our last energy center, which is our crown chakra. I want you to allow your focus and your attention to rise from the third eye to the area just above the crown of your head, just above the crown of your head. This energy center, your crown chakra, represents your direct connection to your creator. Continue your breathing. Focus your attention there as you repeat after me. Ties to the idea that I was no longer being guided or protected during moments of darkness or struggle with this reflection of myself. Captivity to the illusion that I will ever be alone. And you breathing, keep breathing. I felt that relief. Attachments to the version of myself that needed to experience this reflection of myself. Keep breathing. Ties to the old path that led me to this reflection of myself. All ties to the old illusion of togetherness. All ties to a new illusion of separation. With respect and gratitude to the aspect of my journey that includes lessons revealed through, insert name here, I bind, let's finish strong, and sever all crown connections between us and allow them to remain severed. Amazing, amazing. Great work, great work, great work, you all. Thank you so much for your participation. If you need to go, you can end here. We are complete. I encourage you to end with an expression of gratitude to your highest self, to your creator.
As you begin to feel your body, wiggle your toes, wiggle your fingers, take some more deep breaths, and slowly come back into the room. Great work, you all. Thank you so much for joining us. Enjoy the shift that you have made for yourself today. And join me again. Check out more of my content here at Pangea North Star. Thank you.